What's going on, guys? It's me, Vicstar123, with a bit of Kill Confirmed gameplay, and I've got a little bit of a story to tell you guys. So, not too long ago, it was about a week ago, just playing a bit of fun Call of Duty, was just this game here, and we were just going for getting loads of kills. I couldn't decide what assault rifle to use. I was looking at all of the stat bars at the bottom, and I really couldn't decide. And then one of my friends I was playing with at the time, he started coming out with all these numbers, like the fire rate of the assault rifles, the damage per second, all this kind of stuff. And I was like, how on earth do you know all of this stuff? Obviously, you know, some of this stuff is online, but you have to look in different places and it's scattered and stuff like that. So he said he was using this Modern Warfare 3 app, and it was on the App Store. He gave me a link to it, so I went out, got that app, and you know, it not only has this gun stack stuff, it has all of this really cool stuff, and I just think it's an absolutely amazing app. And then what I went on to do is I got in contact with the developer of the application, and you know, I thought I want to share it with you guys, but you know, I don't think I'd do it justice. So what I decided to do is get him on here with me right now, and he's going to tell you a bit more about the other features. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, my name's Eric, and I'm with Brass Monkey Apps, and thanks a lot, Vic, for having me on. I really appreciate it, and it was always nice to hear positive feedback, so I'm really glad that you like the app that I've designed.
Yeah, no, it's great. I just think like the features with it are just, you know, phenomenal and really useful. Just the numbers, you know, to have it all in one place on one app. That, you know, I always sit with my phone or my iPod next to me when I'm gaming, so it is something that's really useful. And one thing I just quickly ask to start off with is with the statistics. How did you get all of that together and kind of format it like that?
Well, you know, it took a lot of work, actually, to be honest. I went and I took every single gun in a private match, and you know, I've got a little stopwatch with me, and I test the rates of fire of all the guns, and then, you know, I'll turn on health to double, because it's actually a little bit easier to get the number of shots to kill when it's double, and I'll turn off health regen, so, you know, I always get the exact same number every time, and just go through and test out each and every individual gun so that I can get a sort of a consistent and you know, regular number set for all the different guns. And then pretty much just compiled them and reviewed each gun, talked about how each one of them handled, and put it all in one place for players to take a look at.
Yeah, I mean, that's really cool that you've done that, because actually I'm quite into science, and that's like basically you've done a kind of scientific experiment with the guns. You know, tested out different things, and I think that's really cool, and it's really useful just to have. And so why don't you go ahead and speak about the other features, because I know some people will be interested in those more than me.
Yeah, I'm a math and science guy myself, so it was something that was a lot of fun to do. But yeah, I definitely didn't stop there. I mean, there are tons of different features that I wanted to include in this, because, as you know, everybody plays Call of Duty differently, and there are different features that are more important to other people, and some people totally disregard the weapon stats and just go for titles and emblems and things like that. So, you know, I've got everything in there, whether you're somebody who plays the game and tries to get a high KD and a high score. There's tons of tips, reviews, and statistics for that type of player. There's all the data on the perks, the strike chains, equipment, proficiencies, all that stuff. And you can also figure out how to unlock the titles and emblems if that's, you know, the type of player you are. But in addition to that, there are some social features that are pretty cool. So there's a Let's Play that I included this year in my Ultimate Utility apps. And what it allows players to do is post a game or a match that they're looking for to the app, and then other app users can log on and accept it. And when you accept it, or when someone accepts your match, an email is sent out to both players with the match stats and, you know, the other players' gamer tags and just instructions for how to.
Oh yeah. No, I was just going to say, that seems like a really genius feature, because I remember, not so much now that I've got my awesome subscribers, but before I used to find it really hard to find good teams of players to play with. And, you know, if you play with a good team, it just makes such a difference to how you're actually able to play.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things that I found as well is, you know, when you play with a team, it's so much easier, and especially when there are other good players, it's almost like a multiplier effect. You know, if everybody has a decent KD, it just makes it impossible for the other team to get through your ranks, and, you know, you wind up having to watch your back a lot less. So that was something that I found pretty important too. But Something else your subscribers might be interested in is in the full version, there's a videos section, and players can actually edit which channels they want to be in the videos section. So, you know, they can watch your videos as well on the...
Oh, so you get like a mini subscription box in the app.
Exactly.
Oh, that's quite good, because YouTube is sometimes notorious for its subscription box failing, so...
Yeah, so you can have up to your 6 favorite channels right in the app stored, whichever ones they are. And there's some pretty good default ones in there already.
All sounds really good. So we are going to be doing you've got some codes for me to give away, is that right?
I do, yeah. I've got 5 codes for you. So what do you think? How do you think we should give them away?
I think what's always fun is if we go, if the viewers put comments in the comment section on why they think they deserve this app or why they think it's going to be useful to them, and then my favourite ones, I'll just message them with the code, and also the chat box is going to be, I'm going to be on there afterwards, so I'll be able to chat with everyone through that, won't I?
Yeah, you will. So as soon as this video is uploaded, you guys can leave a comment, and whoever gets picked to get the app will get sent a DLC code for it. And if you're not selected for that, it's okay, because there is a free version which has the chat and the Let's Play on it. So as soon as this video goes up, you can just pick up the free version or the paid one, whichever, and we'll be on there and hoping to talk to some of you guys and see what you guys think.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you on here, Eric, and I think it's a really great app, so if people have any more questions, we'll be for a little while on the chat box and willing to answer them. Is that right?
That's correct. Thanks again for having me on, Vic.